Coin collecting is sometimes like the Brady Bunch, right? We say Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. At least that's what I remember when I was a kid growing up. In coin collecting, however, the number one, the stud, is the Morgan, the Morgan, the Morgan. And whenever we can go back in history and get one of the original Morgans in high grade for those special year and mint mark combinations, we have a ball. Well, tonight, for the next couple of minutes, something we haven't had on the air for over 2 years. So let's have some fun. So the Morgan dollar is issued out of the largest silver find ever in this country, the Comstock Lode, which is a byproduct of going west to California to find gold. Gotta love the story, right? Virginia City, Nevada, and then we find silver. Finally have enough silver to make silver dollars. So they petition the U.S. Mint to make a new silver dollar. The U.S. Mint hires George T. Morgan, and then it is born in 1878. And we nickname it the Morgan dollar after the designer itself, right? It goes from 1878 to 1904, 27 consecutive years. And San Francisco, like Philadelphia, East Coast and West Coast, struck one every single year. However, some years are just different than others. All 27 don't match. All 27 didn't start with 1 and end with 2. When you look at this one, especially in this grade and higher, it becomes all of a sudden a very difficult and complicated coin. We're going to uncomplicate it for us tonight. If you look at the mintage figures alone, old school, which is all we had when I first started collecting. You look at the red book or a guidebook and it says a lot or a little, right? Well, this one was one of the lots. It ranked number 22 out of all the S-mints at 8.2 million. But then, about 40 years ago, we had these independent certification services. And the largest one is NGC. They certify more coins every year than the others do. Highly respected, like PCGS, who was number 2. And for 40 years, they chronicle every single time they saw this coin. This coin. And what was the grade? The quality. And the remarkable thing is as follows. In 62 grade and higher, this coin and higher, there are, out of 8.2 million, only 10,000, and it's specific, 10,887 as of today known. This nice. 2021, we had the 100th anniversary of the last Morgan. The 1921 Morgan, we celebrate a 100-year anniversary. They make 175,000 of them. And we sold out of that S-mint with 175,000 made at $200 last week, with a few people on a waiting list as we get them in. 175,000. And I love the coin. I'm glad they brought it back. It's the modern Morgan craze. We're having fun with it. When you look at 175,000 and that modern issue is selling for the same price that this coin, which is 135 years old, high grade, and there's only 10,887 of them known to exist. And they all, the ones we have, look this gorgeous. Blast white, beautiful. So you put them on a shelf. You'd have to actually get on a chair and look on the shelf to find this coin, because there's only 10,000 of them known this nice, compared to the 175,000 of them that are the brand new one. That's just the lopsided. If you go to this coin, however, my competition has them. Uncirculated coin, so a mint state 60 in a capsule. And it's a beautiful coin. Uncirculated, the 9DS is a beautiful coin. You can see it. It's just gorgeous. They're at $239. They're $40 higher than us, and we're 3 grades higher than them. And at this grade and higher is when it all of a sudden becomes very special. Very rare. Very unique. Guys, give me a 1-minute clock, please. As referenced earlier in the show, we're bringing out a couple of these really rare items over the next few weeks, spending a few minutes on them. So if you're with us, great time to talk and just see some great Morgan dollars. Hopefully they work into your schedule as well. Here's another sidebar conversation on rarity. The very first ever Morgan dollar struck at the San Francisco Mint was the 1878. In mint state 62 or higher. So the same grade as this one, but it's the first year of issue. There's a little over 50,000 of them known to exist. And my competition's at 249. This one is 40,000 coins less. 80% less. And sells for less money. Told you, there are some Morgans in certain grades and higher that all of a sudden become precious, that still are affordable. So stay tuned, more to come.